It's 1877. America is still recovering from a bloody civil war and the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. Meet an amazing woman who fought to end slavery in a nation born on the declaration that all men have an equal right to liberty.
I was born a slave in Ulster County, New York. My Dutch master named me Isabella Bonfrey. I saw my brothers and sisters sold off, and I was sold with some sheep to a Yankee farmer who beat me for not understanding English. I was sold twice before I was 12 years old. My master raped me and then married me to an older slave, Thomas. Although slavery ended by law in New York, this slave owner delayed my emancipation and sold my 5-year-old boy, Peter. When I left the house of bondage, I left everything behind me. I wasn't going to take or keep anything from Egypt with me. And so I went to the Lord and asked him to give me a new name. And the Lord gave me Sojourner. Because I was to travel up and down the land showing the people their sins and being a sign unto them. Afterward, I told the Lord I wanted another name because everybody else had 2 names. And the Lord gave me Truth because I was to declare the truth to the people. I am Sojourner Truth. I can now live the dream. I am the seed of the free, and I know it. I intend to bear great fruit. I am above 80 years old. It is about time for me to be going. I have been 40 years a slave and 40 years free, and would be here 40 years more to have equal rights for all. I suppose I am kept here because something remains for me to do. I suppose I am yet to break the chain. I have done a great deal of work, as much as a man, but did not get so much pay. I used to work in the field and bind grain, keeping up with the cradler, but men doing no more got twice as much pay. We do as much, we eat as much, we want as much. I suppose I'm about the only colored woman that goes about to speak for the rights of the colored women. I want to keep the thing stirring now that the ice has been cracked. That man over there says women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and to have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helps me into carriages or over mud puddles or gives me any best place. Ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no one could heed me. And ain't I a woman? I could work as much and eat as much as a man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children and seen most all sold off to slavery. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? That little man in black there, he says women can't have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman. Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with him. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, these women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again. And now they are asking to do it, and the men better let them. Life is a long battle anyway. If we laugh and sing a little as we fight the good fight of freedom, it makes it all go easier. I will not allow my life's light to be determined by the darkness around me. I am not going to die. I am going home like a shooting star. I am Sojourner Truth.
In Memphis, Tennessee, I'm the oldest of my family. Keep on moving, don't you stand still.
From the state of Alabama, where my grandparents owned land, keep on moving.
Sometimes you have to give, sometimes you have to take.
Oh, but when it comes to freedom, you just cannot wait.
Keep on moving, don't stand still. Then with my family to St. Louis, Missouri. Keep on moving, don't you ever stand still.
Where the bridge began to shake in a riot over race. Keep on moving, don't stand
Come on, help
still.
us out. Sometimes you have to give,
yeah.
sometimes you have to take.
Oh, but when it comes to freedom, you just cannot wait.
Keep on moving, don't stand still. Mr. Billy Steele. Come on, give it up for Billy. On Lindale and 7th Street, I got back up on my feet. Keep on moving, don't stand still.
Where the color of my skin didn't keep me from going in. Keep on moving, don't
Up on
you
with the
stand
chorus,
still.
give and take. Here we go. Sometimes you have to give, sometimes you have to take.
But when it comes to freedom, you just cannot wait.
Keep on moving, don't stand still. One more time. I wrote this song for a woman named Miss Lillian Jackson. She lived to be 103. She lived in North Minneapolis. And she was talking to kids and she said, now when I sleep at night, I live my life twice. Keep on moving, don't stand still.
Practice love, do not hate. Now's the time to integrate. Keep on moving, don't you stand still.
Sometimes you have to give, sometimes you have to take. When it comes to freedom, you just cannot wait. Keep on moving, don't stand still. Sometimes you have to give, sometimes you have to take.
When it comes to freedom, you just cannot wait. Keep on moving, don't stand still.
Keep on moving, don't stand still. One more time. Keep on moving.